Hey, what is up, everybody? It is No One Shall coming right back at you with another Star Trek Fleek in my video. Today, we are going to look at the Discovery. We're going to look into it, and we're going to go try a few things with it. I'm going to build it, I'm going to show it off, and I want to show off the Spore drive, I want to show off its mining rate, and then possibly do a hostile crew so we can look into that. I'm not sure how far I'm going to get on the ship. As you can see, I got the Vulcan on it. My top left looks like my Alliance won that event, which was cool. I did not expect that. Shout out to LGN in that one. We got that win. We got that dub. I don't know who else got it, but that makes me happy. I got that one, and then before we go into it, what else did I get out of it? I think that was the one I got. The Avatar, the 2 frames I got was this one, the Mycelium Spore frame, and the sarcophagus ship frame, which is cool. The sarcophagus is a cool thing. All right, let's get into actual video. Sorry. So as we can see, as I go into the ship frame, I hit explorers. Since the Discovery is an explorer, there's a Discovery. I know some of you guys have already had this in your hand. This is the first day for me to have it actually on me, so I'm gonna take myself and move it over so you can see all the information, and I am going to erase this little black box so you guys can see it. So the initial build cost is 50, oh my god, so much, 50 G2 refined gas commons, 500k trit, 20k dilithium. It's about a 2-day build time, which isn't bad. And let's click the button. I'm up my face back on the corner, and we have 2 days. I'm not gonna wait 2 days for the build because this would be a long video, just me sitting here waiting for 2 days on that build. So now we're at 1 day. And let's get my food. Oh, nope, do I have anything there? Nope. Oh, there we go. So it cost me armor leg. It's still what it cost me deal. Alright, so boom, boom, boom. And boom, we're coming out of the woodworks. Like I said, this came from the beginning of my video. So as you saw that, it's coming out of the dock, which turning on, coming out. I do like the look of the ship. It's of course a older ship, and it almost feels like it's from a different timeline than the rest of everything because of how Discovery actually put its way out there. But Discovery is an awesome ship just for the fact of the Spore drive. The mining's cool. I know it's gonna be another one-trick pony, but every one-trick pony has their uses. Like this is gonna be a badge-based ship, so this is how you're gonna earn your badges free. And then the Stella is gonna be, it's mainly research-based so that you can get research. The Franklin is mainly for Swarm Sunday. Each, honestly, one-trick pony that we call them actually has a purpose in the long term that was explained to me. I didn't really think of it until they actually started talking about, like, your Vidar is a dedicated way to get faction, which I didn't think about that. The few ships out there, they do have a dedication. This one, even after they were done with the arc of Discovery, they'll be dedicated to getting badges. And I'll show you where you can get the badges at and how you can get them, because yeah. So as you see, I did that, I built it, and now let's look into not this one, we go right here, we go down to Discovery. Where's Discovery at? We go right here. So now you can see I got, you cannot harvest storage is full, so I have already a finite amount of them. So to get these, I'm still trying to figure that out. So required to earn the Discovery refinery. So it says I need the Discovery. I have that. So I gotta figure out how to get those still. So once you are able to get these, you turn these in, you get minor commendations. You have a chance of at tier 1, 23, 30, 25, 23, and these are all your chances for all this. You get chances of recruits, upgrades to the ship. And what do you do with these minor commendations? That's simple. You go to your faction tab, whatever your faction is. Right now they don't have a cooldown, and as you come down here, you have the science badges, engineering badges, and the command badges. And remember, there's no cooldown to these, so grab as many as you can a day. This is going to help you guys for the free players who need badges, as long as once you get Discovery free through the arc. Some of you guys have bought it straight out, that's normal. But as you guys get it free through the arc, we'll go at the arc or the battle pass. As long as you're in the battle pass, on day 14, you will have the ship. And then there's your way of earning free badges throughout the gameplay. So now let's take it up to the next notch. Let's upgrade the ship. Let's pull it out. And let's see. Let's grab it here. Swap it out. Actually, no, I'm going to grab the ship and put it at the end since that's more of my disposable crews, where I can change stuff around when I need to. So let's grab the Discovery. She should be pretty weak. It's 153. As you see, my student's at 18,650. And its stats are a little wonky, but let's go into it. So let's take the stats up to, so 18,650 goes up to 1920 on the second level, third level, 918, next level, 2040, tier 5. So 2100. So now we take it up to the next notch. As you see, this main shield is only going to cost you commons, so it's not bad. This one's going to where it's going to cost you, so I'm going to click on that last. So see right here, we're starting to see where it requires spore drive components for the guns, 170. And we go right here, another 170. Another 230. And then we don't nothing for the cargo yet. And here's a spore drive component, which is the one that, well, helps you jump. So this one, warp speed, gives it 0.1 warp speed and gives you another 1 to warp range. So we click it, boom. Now we're taking it to tier 2. And now we're at tier 2 and its ability at 2100. Let's take it to level 10. So right now at level 10, it's 2400. And then we'll go into the next part. So it's going to be commons for that. It's going to be 260 spore drive components for the phasers. Both energy phasers, 260 a piece for the spore drive stuff. For the kinetic weapon, it's 350. And then still nothing on the cargo. And once we get into this part, it's going to cost us another 655 for the tier 3 spore drive. So warp 22. I'm going to bring myself into lower space to make this a feasible warp vessel, since its max warp is 30 currently, and I'm hearing scouting does increase the rate. So I'm going to try that out. So boom, tier 3. Right now we're still at 2400 for the spore drive component. As you see, I can only take it to tier 3. That's what I was given to for this one. So 2700. So we're still only on the, see, it's 425 for the phasers, or it's going to be 1100 for the spore drive, which I'm going to wait on that one. And we're going to go to the refinery screen. Oops, wrong refinery screen. Wrong one, no one. Wrong one. So we go to the refinery screen. And tier 3 we're at right here. See, tier 3 discovery. This is always going to go on based on option. You see the minor combinations have gone on slightly. And then the badges have gone up. And then you have chance of spore drive components. And then if we look at, see, I maxed it out, so I can't refine them right now. So I have to figure out how to get these still. If you guys have any insight, let me know. Because, yeah. So right now we have a tier 3 discovery. And then we have, if we go down to over here. So if we go down to the bottom, as you see, I have all the officers all right now. So these are ones I'm going to have to test out. I'm going to want to figure out about them and see what we can do with them, because the 2 setting officers we do have is Saru and Michael Burnham. The other Origin 3 aren't my favorite because their abilities aren't the best. They're just filler crew, but Saru and Burnham, why are they my favorite at this point? So this is why. They're PvP based. They're all PvP based. These two is when fighting players, for each weapon attack that hits the opponent, Michael Burnham removes 30% of the total officer attack on your ship from your opponent's shield. So it's kind of like a shield strip mechanic, which is kind of cool. It's basically Yuki as a officer ability and not as a captain. So this one's going to need some testing for PvP. And the other cool thing is Saru. Saru's the other cool thing is when fighting a player, Saru decreases their opponent's weapon damage. So by 30%, it's going to be another interesting one. So we're going to have plenty of time to play with these officers. Once you get them higher up, they're going to be kind of needed for PvP and kind of needed just for another set of PvP crew that's dedicated. It's going to be cool. So we'll look into that later down the line, but I want to look at the Discovery. So pull up the Discovery. Let's put a dedicated mining crew on it. I know. Dedicated mining crew, oh boy. and then we'll look at warp after that. So let's grab here. So here's my mining crew. Let me grab the Tribble, 10 and 10, or 10 and 10, and to bring. Let me grab Discovery. I still want to call it Destiny because my mind's going through Stargate right now. So we have it. Now let's go look at one of the mining systems for it. So let's go down. So here we go. Let's see. Where are we at on the map? Where are we at? Let's zoom out to figure out where I am. I'm at that far sector. So as you can see, we go down to right here to Sarla, and let's look at a mine. So its mining is, if I use the right ship, 32,650 per hour on it. So, and it's going to tap out the node in 18 seconds flat. And as you see, I'm too far out there to do this, so I'm gonna have to relocate my ship into a lower system. I don't know what warp that. Well, that's not RAM 48 because I'm just too far out there. Let me grab a spot in Aza, whatever you want to call it, and we'll go from here. It should give me a warp range I can actually achieve, hopefully. All right, so let's look at how the Spore drive works. So as we're looking at the system, we hit go. Did it not work for me? Let me make sure. Let's go here. It's not the way I saw it work. See, my Spore drive is not functioning. Because you should click on the system, click on the spot, click it, and it should give you the option for the Spore drive. From what I saw, and it's not giving me the option of the Spore drive. That's interesting. Let me look at information on it. Let's take it back here. So I do have the Spore drive components. I know I do have the mycelium to do it, but we'll double check on it. So let's go look down here. I have 30k in mycelium, so I should be able to warp. That's Spore drive, not warp. That's really interesting why I can't just show up. But I guess we'll wait this 40 seconds out and wait it out and see what happens. Because its mining rate is going to be relatively quickly. But if I can't use the Spore drive components, or the Spore drive, then I can't waste the 30k that I have to test it out, so that wouldn't be able to mine mycelium, or wouldn't be able to refine mycelium, which wouldn't work out so well. But let's look at the Spore drive, or the mining rate of it. This could be relatively fast. It was going to take my enterprise, or my see, its rate is, it says the rate is quick, but if I compared it to, let's grab my cave warp, 2400 on my cave warp, 3600 on this. So let's do another comparison. So we did that. We're checking it out here, what the mining is. So you see it's still relatively quickly with the ship. And then let's take a hostile. No, I don't have a hostile crew on here right now, but you earn it through this way. So you get you can get mycelium just by doing PvE stuff instead of actually mining it, so which is cool. So it doesn't directly affect the mining, or it doesn't affect your bonus on these. So it's just a normal one, a flat bonus, but it will help achieve for the events that we have for it and the badges. I believe, since I can't see get my eyes on it right now, the if I can get my eyes on the, where's it at, Discovery stuff, I wouldn't be able to know if these, since I can't see it, turn into these, and then gives you the components to upgrade the ship. I do not see that yet, which is weird. Let's take this back to base. See, that's another weird thing, that my Spore drive is non-functional. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, because I have a video of it. Like, I can show the Spore drive functioning, as my ship comes home. So let me grab the video for you guys, which I thought was really cool. So let's go to the desktop. Desktop. As you see, I'm in the frame, and let's play the video. I think it's gonna be, they click on the system, they view the system, they click the spot, hit go, and then they get the option for the Spore drive. And as you see, black alert, it shows up in the system within seconds of being there, and it's gonna do its little, if I remember right, the dance. But it shows up, and then they hit the recall, and it has the same option. So it might just be on my end. I heard there's some, see, look, it's right there. The button's right on the side of it. So as he clicked right, see, it's right there, he clicks. So I wonder if there is, okay, so that's interesting. I'm coming back to my game, go back to my live screen. Let's take this, because it has to be within a warp 22. It's whatever its warp range is, you can only go in. I'm gonna have to figure that out later. I heard something to do with you bought the mycelium, it's not working, but I could be wrong. I'll have to investigate more into that. I gotta tell you guys out there, in the story missions for this new arc, they are level bracketed, so no one's gonna start in the same spot, because it's gonna be level based where you start at, but it's gonna be the same mission. It might be harder for some, it might be easier for some, it might just be alright for some, but that's the whole thing. Alright, we looked into the Discovery, we have it at tier 3, and we will figure out what to do with it next, and we'll make an officer video down the line as we get these officers upgraded, so we can keep looking into all this information, because it is really interesting, it is really cool, and it's awesome to see. Alright guys, alright, sorry guys, like, I got this interlude because apparently no one is a brilliant person and didn't realize there was another update in the App Store. So if you guys are having issues with the Spore drive, go to the App Store, update your game, because no one didn't do it. No one's not the brightest bulb out there. Hey, look, we got the anomalous phenomena. So I clicked the button, we got the reward for it. It gives 120 refinery tokens, so I can show that off. 20k in mycelium. Awesome. So we can show off the refinery right now. So we go to the refinery. Oh, not my inventory. So I'm sorry for this long video. And that's not the refinery, no one. What are you doing? So let's go to Discovery. So 120. So that's gonna be a full pull. And let's see what our chances are. Let's click over 6 chests. We got 23 minor combinations, 82 components, and 102 Discovery recruit from this pull. As you see, it's a 24-hour cooldown, 21 like our normal. And what do I require to get my next upgrade? 1110. So it's gonna be a little bit till I do that one. You get those by doing the chaotic space vents, the anomalies. That's how you'll earn them. So let's go actually test out the Spore drive and it actually working, because no one didn't really think about this. So let's say we click on right there and see, we get the message. Can we just warp onto a mine? We can warp right onto a mine, but you're not going to warp onto a mine. See, it's black alert, it's working, and boom, I am there. I just wish it would show the little Discovery jump cinematic part. Would be awesome, because I think that was beautiful. But as you see, I made it there. So I'm going to go back to my base quick. As you see, it stopped. I'm going to click not recall, I'm going to click the Spore drive button, and boom, as you see, Discovery shows up. Boom. That's how these Spore drive events are going to be one of the ones to make the easy win on this, or this anomalous event that we're having issues with. They are currently working on the event so it'll work properly. So they want our feedback on the event and on the story mission. So give us the feedback of how you're feeling about it, and let's get back to the video. Go back to it now. Remember to like, the subscribe button, the bell notification down below. Remember to join my Discord, and under that is a donation link if you guys want to donate. It's down there. And if you guys want to help support the channel, there is a join button. You click that join button, become a member for either $2, $5, $10, or $20 a month. It helped me reach my goal. So, all right, guys, have a wonderful day. Peace out.